Christmas. I had to make this video quick before my family and I left for Utah, so let's hurry this up. Chowder's Christmas special. Hey, hey, it's Knishmas. It starts off with this clay puppet thing with the fruit seller Gazpacho explaining to us what this Knishmas thing is, and it's pretty much just Christmas. But instead of Santa, we got Knish Kringle. It's just this universe is kind of Christmas. Okay? See? Yay, it's setting up story and stuff. There's this gingerbread house. Also, I guess, if it's a good one, Knish Kringle gives you presents, but if it's a bad one,
You go into an incredible fit of rage, he will!
And now the special starts. We know what's going on. Hooray. So, it starts off with Mung and Sinsel getting a tree from Arbor, a tree character from some older episode. Sinsel starts singing Jingle Bells in his own little form. Is it pointless? Yes. Is it kind of annoying? Yeah. Is it a weak joke? Yeah. Kind of. So, Chowder finds a gift that he wants for Knishmas. And by Mung's tone and voice of when he says that Knish Kringle will get it for him, we can tell that he probably can't make a good gingerbread house. It's even explained later in the episode. It's also explained that Mung's been lying to Chowder about it. We come across Gorgonzola, who's basically Chowder's rival, frenemy thing, and then Chowder's love interest, Panini, whose Chowder doesn't really have any interest in her. It's already the other way around, don't worry. Either way, they are all important later. Especially Panini. Wait, what's happening here? Is Panini trying to seduce Chowder here? Yeah, actually, yeah. Gazpacho is pretending to be a mall Santa thing, and then Mung's enemy Endive comes along. We get some fillers since acting like a child while Chowder's waiting. Gazpacho talks to Chowder, filler with Chestnut about Pinky Square. Chowder is promised his gift, and yeah. This Christmas special tried to bring in almost all minor characters that even played some kind of points in past episodes. Chestnut's not even in this episode anymore, honestly. But they get home, Chowder's excited, Trouble's about to tell the truth. Mung stops her, and then we get probably one of the best jokes of this entire episode.
Sure thing?
Oh, so he is. Well, Chowder, I guess it's about time we had a talk.
I'm not Chowder.
Well, now I better say that this is one of the few Chowder episodes that try to put more emotion instead of funny. That brings this episode down a lot, actually. Chowder is more of the random comedy and absolutely awesome filler. It's not really about the morals and emotions. The writers and characters cannot really be put in emotional plots without making it feel kind of cringy and a little bit strange. I honestly just don't feel these characters being put in a lot of emotional conflicts. More like hilarious conflicts. And usually when they do emotional stuff, they surround it with a ton of comedy to make it not really seem that emotional. It makes it seem more like these characters would actually be in these scenarios. But overall, this isn't really a good Christmas special. It's not really a good episode of the show, especially for a Christmas special. Mung tells Chowder he's never been able to make a good gingerbread house, but Chowder believes in him, and they work immediately. There's some kinda disturbing filler, kinda, but it's still hilarious. And then we get a montage of them building it and failing 50 times. I hate musical shows and musical numbers and musical episodes. Look, okay, I find it annoying. Unless the song that has a point, I find it absolutely annoying and pointless. What a shock that I find it pointless. Any episode with more than 2 songs, I consider a musical episode. And when they get considered musical episodes, that means they're probably creating a lot of boring song filler. The writers know how to do filler correctly in this show, so there's only this one song. I just feel like they're trying to drag the episode on the cheapest way possible when they create a bunch of musical numbers. And being this is a Christmas special, they could have had a lot of musical numbers, but they chose to only have this one. Good on you, writers. Good on you. You didn't make me annoyed. So, okay, calm, tree. Chowder makes another funny joke and looks up for a backup plan. Monk does not want to buy a gingerbread house, but Truffles tells him to for Chowder. His price is too big. He's careful. Chowder's better. Too much emotion. So, really, too much emotion. It belongs in their show. And if you don't want to buy a house from Endive, which I did mention earlier, but he has to buy a house from Endive. But if you don't want to buy it from her, buy it from someone else. There are other chefs. Are you telling me that you two are the only ones who make gingerbread houses? Why don't you just go to someone else? Your pride will be less big to swallow or something. Why go to your enemy first? Whatever. Okay. You know what? Is this nitpicking? Let me think. I don't think it is. Because it has been stated there are more chefs. And that's kind of logic. Monk goes to Endive to buy a house.
I can't believe it's come to this.
Okay, what? Okay, what? What? Why? What the hell? Seriously? I just finished kind of raging about not nitpicking or something. What was this? The monk just jumped off a bridge, saying, I can't believe it's come to this. Are you kidding me? Come on, guys, you're better than this. You're better than this. Jesus. When he makes it to Endive, she milks his defeat as much as possible. Thank God she's the antagonist. Chowder sees Monk and decides he needs to, he cares more for Monk than a gift. Again, too much emotion. And Chowder meets up with Panini to help him get to the gazpacho and change his switch. Look, filler! Look! More filler! Look, it's funny! Funny filler! Yay! Gazpacho snaps. Chowder, who is oblivious to the fact that it's a costume, decides to pretend to be Knish Crinkle, make Monk happy, blah blah. It's all explained very well, actually. But he needs the help of Panini and Gorgonzola. To the next scene, they enter the kitchen. God damn, guys. Emotion. Why is he crying? I know why he's crying, but hold off on the emotion for a second. You're not good at it. You're far better at filler and comedy. Example.
Well, why did you come? Chowder's intense body heat helped keep me warm. Body heat!
As Chowder tells his plan, they come across the real Knish Crinkle, and they, gross. I can't believe they managed to they got a lot past the censors, didn't they? Ooh, comedy! So the ruckus wakes Monk up, sort of. Paniki somehow pulls off a Miles Tails power from Sonic the Hedgehog, and Gorgonzola pulls off a Rudolph with the lightning crap. Chowder eats the gingerbread house, and then gives a very emotional moral, which Monk kind of screws up when he kind of says that he should have done right by himself instead of Chowder. He forgot to do right by him. That kind of, Monk, I think you kind of missed the point. So Chowder gives Gorgonzola and Panini some gifts. Oh, look, funny emotional stuff. That's how they should do it. That's what they're good at, yeah. And Chowder gets his little broccoli trimmer thing. And then the episode ends with this. Yeah, there are a few other gazpacho scenes there, but they're pretty much just transitions. They do nothing at all. So, yeah, as you guys probably know, I find this a very, very weak Chowder episode. And it's Christmas special at that. Honestly, even with all its flaws and all its good stuff, I have to give it a 6 out of 10. Its humor tends to be basic Chowder humor, but lots of it is pretty darn weak. It follows some kind of one of those many basic Christmas plots, and has way too much emotion. Chowder is not really about emotion. It's supposed to be about a lot of comedy. The writers aren't really all that good at the emotional stuff. They are far better at the comedy. And I'm okay when with the fact that they can't deal with emotion that well. Because I watch the show for funny stuff. I don't watch it for emotion. They are really good at puns and random comedy. And when I say that to do emotion, it's like, um, so say you ordered a vanilla ice cream, but instead you got strawberry. In this show, I'm pretty much expecting some kind of comedy, but instead I get emotion. It's like that, see? It's like saying you want to watch Teen Titans, but then all of a sudden you're hit with oh oh no oh um uh so honestly for Christmas special too, no, 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 it's pretty weak in comparison to the rest of the show. And I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever holiday you celebrate. Honestly, this is pretty weak for Chowder.